Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Chrissy and Maggie, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Maggie's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give her while we are working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Chrissy's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in her right hand, leaving her left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Maggie's been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. As you can see, Maggie is seated very nicely on Chrissy's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first exercise they're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on the leash, and Chrissy and Maggie are taking off doing that now. The command you want to use is Maggie heel. We've also incorporated an automatic sit, as you saw right there. Anytime Chrissy stops her feet, Maggie will sit. There's another automatic sit. It's important that Maggie walks nicely on your left-hand side, as she's been trained to do. She should keep at your pace and not pull ahead or lag behind. Another automatic sit. The next exercise we're going to demonstrate is the stay command. The stay is a hand and voice command. Chrissy's going to use the open flat of her left palm about an inch or so from Maggie's muzzle and the one-word command to stay. She then walks out to the end of the training leash. It's a great exercise to practice at home. You want to start this one at about a minute and work your way up to about 3 minutes.
Heel.
Yep.
Heel.
She went into it down. You're going to heel her out of it and start it over.
Good. Stay.
She gives her the stay again. Now you want to start this one at about a minute and work your way up to about 3 minutes to help build that self-control in Maggie. And when Chrissy returns back to Maggie, she's going to walk all the way around her, providing an added distraction as she goes behind, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Then take off heeling again. We'll show you some more of the heel to sit and the stay. And there's an automatic sit. You can see Maggie's enjoying doing her obedience as her tail is wagging away. And another automatic sit there.
Stay.
She gives her the stay again. And back out to the end of that training leash. Yep, she went into a down. She breaks the command. This time she's going to give you the recall or the come command and call her in using her name. And she comes in, sits right in front of you. And then we have an exercise called the finish, where Maggie will heel around the back of Chrissy and right back to that left-hand side heel position. And she sits nicely.
Stay.
Demonstrate it one more time. Leave her in the sit stay. Call her into you.
Good girl.
She sits in front. And then she'll heel her around the back and right back to that left-hand side. Now it's important if Maggie breaks one of the commands, the first word out of your mouth should be no, followed by a tug and let go correction, and then you repeat the command. And a lot of times with the larger breeds, like a Great Dane, it will take them a little longer to sit. You just want to give them the chance to sit. And we're going to show you our down commands next. The first will be down from a heel position. Chrissy's going to use the open flat of her left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down.
Stay.
She then gives her a stay. And that's the end of the training leash. It's another great exercise to build self-control in Maggie. You want to start this one at about 3 minutes and work your way up in increments up to about 5. And when Chrissy returns back to Maggie, she's going to walk all the way around her as she did on the sit stay, or right back to that left-hand side heel position. Maggie remains down throughout, and they take off heeling again. We'll demonstrate that down for you again.
Down.
She gives her the down again,
Stay.
and the stay, and back out to the end of the training leash. And this time she'll demonstrate that recall or come command again.
Maggie, come. Good girl. Good.
Right out of the down and right back in front of Chrissy. And she sits. Very nice. And then the finish, where she heels around the back and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Excellent job. We'll give them a minute to get lined up for our final command. I should also remind you, you want to practice all your commands about 15 to 20 minutes a day. You can practice inside or outside your home and just incorporate the commands into your daily routine. Now this will be our down from a distance. You want to leave
Stay.
Maggie in a sit stay.
Nope. Sit. No, sit.
And tug and let go correction
Stay.
repeats the command, puts her in a stay. Out to the end of the training leash. You're going to use your right hand to give this command. Chrissy drops her into a down from the end of the training leash, and then returns back to her by walking all the way around and right back to that left hand side heel position. Excellent job. Alright, we've demonstrated for you the obedience commands that Maggie has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Maggie, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.